Woo! More lies, lack of accountability, and how many people said, no, I would not leave with the person I met up here with. Okay? We're going to have to get into it from a therapist perspective because so much trauma, hurt, pain is coming up in these relationships. So let's get into it. If you are new here, I'm Denise Brady. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And yes, my setting, it looks a little bit different, okay? Because as you guys know, I have been in the process of selling my house, buying a new house. And so I'm on the hunt right now for a new home because my current home has sold. Yes. So this is generational wealth. This is a new change for me. I'm going through a lot of transition as I move from one house to another. So just bear with me these next couple weeks. Probably, to be honest with you, the next couple month or two. Okay, please bear with me, but make sure you guys hit that like, you subscribe. Let's get into it. We're on episode 3. This episode was really good. Okay, there's a lot of things to get into. Now we are coming in on the cusp of, Charlie and her man telling their secret. And, there's still a little bit of crumbs left over from that. So the couples kind of talk. And it's interesting because, Charlie and her man at the beginning talk about, it's 6 kids for us all together. I can see us living in the big house. I can see, he says, I could see, moving. I'm kind of tired of living where I am. Maybe we can get a bigger place. I think she lives in Dallas, which is where I am right now. She lives in Dallas, and maybe he can come over there and find himself a job. Okay, so you're willing to pick up, and from what I got from episode 1 and 2, does he really take care of his kids there? Is he really thinking about what effects this will have on my children already alive where I am as I transition to chase, run, in a relationship with somebody else in a whole nother state? How will an absentee father, how will that work? How will these kids manage trying to see you in a whole nother state? I don't even know how old they are, what the relationship with the mamas are like. But sometimes as people on these shows are chasing relationships who have kids, I think the idea of the kids, I got kids, you got kids? Oh, I'm just going to come over here with you and your kids. What about the kids you got? Okay, what about the kids you got? So there's a little bit of still conversations about that, but let's get into these exercises. Y'all know I hate the exercises. Because once again, here we go with a sensual, physical, intimacy-based, physical, not even emotional. Because I might be interested in maybe the emotional intimacy development, but here we are with the physical. My body. What is my body trying to tell me? Am I ready for this? So we have this intimacy, Kama Sutra based, position based exercise. Once again, do I know you? Do you know my trauma? Does my body know you? What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. Oh no, we don't care about that. We just care about y'all doing these positions to see who can win a massage. Once again, having someone's hands on my body, a masseuse, their hands, my partner, all up in my ish. Hopefully the cat don't smell the way these legs was open. Don't smell like no tuna now. Okay, so we get this exercise. I'm just like, why, Lord, why? And of course, Alicia is the only one to me who voices, I'm not ready for this, to herself out loud. And I wonder if other people were thinking it, but didn't just want to say it. But her heart is racing. She's not ready for this. She's uncomfortable. And it's also off the cusp of her and Irvin having this conversation about respectability, safety. And now we just jump into this physical exercise when we're still kind of not really on the best of terms, but we have to engage. We're on a TV show and we have to do this. We have to do it. Okay. So we have them trying to do these positions, very uncomfortable. Why? What happened to the other exercise before when we were talking about asking for permission, creating boundaries? Tell me, y'all, in the comments, once again, what was this one supposed to create? Okay, because we are still at the foundation of our relationship. We're still pouring into the base. Okay, are we pouring sand, healthy soil? Are we pouring concrete? Because a lot of these relationships, the people are pouring concrete on the soil. And what happens when you pour concrete on soil? Okay? And then we get to, Clay and Tatiana. Clay is doing the most, grabbing her butt. They're winning a lot of the positions. They're going through and almost to the point where they might win the massage. Y'all could have just had like a chef do a private dinner. They could have, left the premises and gone to dinner in the city. Okay? Set up something romantic in the backyard. Why do you have to be, once again, somebody touching my body? What's with all the touching? I think people don't really recognize how much our bodies hold, how much trauma our bodies hold. You don't know what this person has been through. Once again, I'm going to say that. You do not know what my body is holding, what my body has been through, compared to what you are seeing. Okay, so can we rethink these physically based exercises? Okay, and then we have Brandon and Kiki. Brandon ain't feeling her. He was never interested in her. Okay, now she out there, legs all open. Most of the girls with their legs all open. Once again, hopefully the cat was fresh. Okay, not smelling like tuna. Not smelling like an old batch of collard greens. Some old gumbo that's been in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. Hopefully the cat smelled good. Because these legs was open and the face was down. Alright? But it's like some of the men were just trying to show off. Clay is doing too much to be hiding secrets and to be a fake and a liar. He is doing too much. Now, one couple wins. Okay. Alright. Now we gonna move on to this whole pool scene with Clay and Tatiana. I think is his name Cinco? Y'all know I'm not good with names, okay? But Clay is sitting by the pool and having a conversation with another gentleman about his secret. Now we didn't see on camera him actually tell this guy his secret, but that he does have a secret that he's been trying to tell. He wants to tell Tatiana in due time. And of course Tatiana is like just minding her own business. Oh, he got a secret. What he want to tell me? Okay. And then as soon as she walks up, old boy is like, oh yeah, I'm going to go see what my girl over here doing. I'm gonna exit stage left because this ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. So Clay and Tatiana are sitting down. And he tries to get out of it. So I heard you were saying something you wanted to tell me. What was it? She says. Well, she's like, I feel like you're lying. You're hiding something. My spidey sense, that female intuition, is telling me once again something is not right about you. Okay, so roll it back. What was you saying to him? Well, I was just trying to figure out how to tell you I love you, girl. That's what it was. I've been waiting to tell you that I love you. Now it's bad enough you lying that you have a kid, but then to emotionally manipulate and say you want to tell her that you loved her. This is all types of bad. One of the worst liars. Okay, because now you're being emotionally manipulative. Most of these men on this season are being emotionally manipulative. Okay, so instead of telling the truth, oh, let me see what's in my back pocket. The I love you card. Because that will get it right. But the thing about Tatiana is like, Okay, you tell me you in love with me? That's what? No, like I appreciate you saying that, but it's something else. And something, as I'm discussing this makes me think that she kind of already has a feeling about that he has a kid. Something about it is telling me that she kind of already knows his secret. And maybe she is waiting for him to tell her, maybe. But he is not good at lying. Okay? He's fake as fuck. He's fake. He's very fake. And then finally, we see a therapist. Yes, a trauma-based therapist. You know, one time per season. We had it last season. This time we have another female. I love that they're having women of color come on and who are real therapists, not just experts, try and help these couples navigate the different layers of trauma. And it's interesting because in the first season, we had a therapist come on. That couple wasn't going to make it. And so is the therapist coming on as a Hail Mary, like maybe she can do something? Because here we are again. Okay? We are here again with Alicia and Irving, who not gonna make it. What a surprise. They not gonna make it. Okay, they're not gonna make it, y'all. There's no chemistry. They have different communication styles. And oftentimes in relationships, what do I say? You were in a polyamorous relationship because your trauma is a third. Plus, you guys don't communicate well. Plus, she's not in a place to really share and be open about her autoimmune disorder. I think she's still trying to come to terms with it. And so there's a layer that they don't know each other. So as you're trying to get to know each other, there's all these stacked up against you already. Okay? They not gonna make it. I don't even think the therapist can really help them. And now the therapist just try and get them to see, how do you communicate? Because to me, there's a wall up on each side. He has already put his wall up, and she has already put her wall up. And this early to have a wall up, a brick wall, you can't get through that. Maybe if it was a fence, but it's a thick ass wall. They not gonna come back from. Okay, they're not gonna come back from. All right. Now let's get to Kiki and Brandon. He don't like her. He was never into her. Okay. Now, they said they've been friends and talking for 4 years. Now, was this a friend that y'all decided, hey, it's this TV show, let's go in there together and get this check real quick? Because Brandon was never feeling her. From the time he first met her and set up the lingerie photo shoot, was that necessary? No. And since then, I have not seen any type of physical, let's dap it up, let's hug it out, a kiss on the cheek. The most physical thing they had was when she had her legs spread open. But since then, we have not seen them do anything together to resemble a relationship. Okay? So now, you know, we come to this dinner that, to me, is about drama. This is the second, or episode 3. So this is the second time we have seen them eat dinner and drama has come out of the dinner. Okay? So we don't feed y'all, but it's really about the drama. All right? So we see now Kiki is supposed to be cooking with Brandon. It's their turn. But Kiki says, you know, I'm just tired. I think I'm going through some heat exhaustion. I'm just going to lay down. Okay, I'm thinking maybe she's going to lay down for 20 minutes, get up and take a shower after the exercise, and then come back and help cook. But, she comes back out in a new outfit. And why were her panties so high? Okay? I want to say something, but I don't want to offend nobody. But I got to keep it a buck. She comes off sloppy and lazy. I don't even think I can really blame Edding for that, to be honest. Okay? So she comes out in a new outfit. Her panties are showing through the outfit. Like, they high up. Okay? And she comes out just walking past the pool. Like, she don't see that she's supposed to be inside cooking with her mans. And everybody in the kitchen see her like, what's she doing outside? Didn't she say she was tired from heat exhaustion? Okay. So she ain't trying to help cook. She just outside. Okay. But she come in when dinner ready. She coming in when dinner ready. And everybody's sitting at the table. Okay. And Kiki gave him the stellest, if looks could kill, look of distaste. I'm like, how are you looking at him like that? Okay. Kiki to me does not know how to read the room. She doesn't take much accountability, but at the same time, as much as I am, pointing out her things, he not really feeling her. And so when you are not feeling somebody on these type of shows, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, The Queer Ultimatum, all these relationship shows, you will pick and find something. Because I'm not seeing, correct me if I'm wrong, are y'all seeing that she an alcoholic, that she be drinking too much? I see everybody with wine glasses. Maybe I missed something. But there has to be something to pick at why we're not connecting, because I was never feeling you. So I need something. Oh, you drink too much. But at the same time, I do think that she should win there and help cook. But the two of them, nah. No. Okay. It's hard to be with somebody who struggles with accountability. Okay. On his side, there's no real physical connection. I don't even think he was ever really into her, in a relationship with her. I don't believe any of that. With her, she's just there. And she discusses how her mother passed away and she did use alcohol to start coping. Since they have been talking for 4 years, it kind of makes me wonder if he knew that and somehow brought it to the show. Okay, this is to me weaponizing someone's trust in you. Because I haven't been seeing her drink like that. So it could only be that he knew that she drinks a lot. Maybe she's not drinking here. Or he just needed something, y'all, to say why I'm going to leave early. Okay, to say why I'm going to leave early. All right? But they have this game at dinner time. Who would stay at... tomorrow was, we're going to call it decision day. Would you leave with your partner? Yes or no? And let me tell y'all, 4 men said no. 4 men said no. So once again, we have some liars, some manipulators, some cheaters. Hey, are any of these men good? All right. So Kiki confronts Brandon and says, I know you said no. He kind of tries to play it off, but not really. But was she wrong for creeping and kind of looking at his paper to see that he said no also? Sometimes when y'all go be looking for shit, y'all gonna find out the truth. And sometimes y'all not ready for the truth. Okay? So half the men said no. Some of the women said hell yes, hell no. Okay? And so afterwards, Brandon trying to have a conversation with her, or she wants to have a conversation with Brandon. And Brandon to me sets a boundary of I'm tired. I just cooked dinner for 14 people because you didn't help. I had to clean for 14 people, which some of y'all could have helped him clean up now. Ryan says he doesn't want to have a conversation with her right now because I'm tired. I'm tired. He said in a way that's I got some shit to be tired about now. You don't. You just sat and ate a plate. All right. But she's okay, we can talk tomorrow. So then the men and everyone except Kiki, really, some of the couples are sitting there talking about Kiki not helping cook. And who stumbles all over? Kiki. And then it turns into this big thing of, why Brandon's not feeling her. It's so interesting to see the cast kind of give their opinions on other relationships. Okay. And he points out, you're drinking now. Girl, you're drinking now. It's just wine. They not gonna make it. Now, the most surprising thing was, should I even be surprised, was when the fellas were outside throwing the football back and forth. And what is his name? I did not write down his name. Is it Cinco? Oh, Jared. Okay, Jared admitted he said hell no on his card. What? After you was giving her this bullshit that you gonna move from, you tired of, what was he say? He said Columbia, you ready to move to Dallas, only for you to lie. I'm surprised with it. I'm not surprised because see, you just wanna crack it open. You're just trying to get you some. And he admits he said no. And he's been putting in a lot of work emotionally into building something with her that he should be rewarded. And his reward should be cracking that thing open. Now I know y'all don't want to hear that, he says. Y'all don't get me beat up, but that's my truth. And does he have a right to say his truth? Okay, does he have a right to say his truth? Let me know in the comments, because we see in the next couple episodes that they gonna go over to that intimacy room and get it cracking. But to know that Charlie girl is being used. He ain't trying to be, daddy daycare like he said. He ain't trying to be stepdaddy. He gonna crack that thing open and drop you. Hopefully you don't get pregnant, because you're quite fertile now. Okay, hopefully he don't become a baby daddy. But a lot of these men have lied. Lie. And I still remember, didn't Kiki say she had a secret too? We still haven't heard what her secret is yet, right? But I haven't seen no men leave when they should be leaving, and the women should be leaving, because what? We want that free vacation. We want to stay in the mansion for a week or two. Okay? So when are people really going to leave? Or will they be forced? Okay, because half these couples ain't really gonna last. It ain't going nowhere. They lying. They got baby mamas, girlfriends probably in they states. Okay? But Jared said, us have 6 kids together? Your 4 plus my 2? No. I just want to get this thing cracking. Let me hit that one time. Let me hit it one time, see what it's like. Okay? But this was a good episode. It really was, y'all. But I'm in the process of moving, so I'm trying to just juggle so many different things. So make sure you hit that like, you subscribe. There really hasn't been a lot of TV shows to talk about, so I'm not really putting out a lot of content, full-length content, because it's not nothing to really talk about right now. Okay? But let me know your thoughts. What should we recap? Should I talk about Somebody's Son? Love and Marriage Detroit? What else we got going? Nothing really. A lot of things on hiatus until we get to the summer shows, which hopefully by, the shows really start getting cracking, I'm in my new place. Okay? But let me know your thoughts, because of course we can get into it. Show your girl some love. Put some hearts in the chat. Leave me some comments. Share this with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next video. Did you miss me? Bye.